Hi, I'm IKEA and I'm here to give you only the tip today on updated Hollywood builds. And the main reason I want to give an update on Hollywood builds is that there is one new item that really makes a difference. As we discussed in the video that I'll link in the description and in the comments here, the Hollywood's explosions, a rambling talk. We went over what does and does not affect the Hollywood explosion. Of note is especially that explosive damage does not do anything for that explosion. It is not affected by it. And then what especially does affect it is any from all sources damages. So for instance, glass, the Eclipse backpack was also a standout. And then now we have a new one in the overdogs. And that then dictates our recommended build here, which is that we'll take Sacrifice together with the Overdogs. And Overdogs, just to be clear, only applies to the enemies that it should, but that is all Grenadiers, Assaults, Rushers, Snipers, as they are the lowest tier, and because of that, they are always bonused against, and there'll be plenty of them in every spawn. That makes it so that Overdogs is well worth taking. We'll pair that here with Demolitionist, especially for the grenade launcher here, as we can lob grenades in the general vicinity of the enemies and that'll set off the chain. Together with that, we'll take a Jammer Pulse or an EMP or Explosive Sticky just to have a secondary tool to set off the explosion as well. And then what you really need for Hollywood, I feel, and kind of my philosophy with it, is that once you set off that initial explosion and just cause the chain to happen and the shields are gone, Hollywood is effectively over. You still need a build to be able to kill what remains. And yeah, Strikers as a general meta, one of the go-to here, but especially any gear set that doesn't per se need the chest and can have the backpack is a good fit here. Striker, of course, the poster child for that, but tipping skills will work here as well. And then also, as we lampshaded before, the Eclipse backpack can apply as well, as long as the enemy's state is affected. If you're doing it with a Jammer Pulse, the disrupt of it applies before the explosion, so it can be active for it, making it so that if we're running a glass Eclipse like here, with a Sacrifice, Overdogs, and then 4 pieces of Eclipse with the backpack, we are getting the biggest explosion that we can, getting more than double from just the base amount. And yeah, this can make the biggest explosion, but doesn't have the cleanup power, making it much more useful in groups and letting this open the fights, making it really easy to clean up after, as not much will be left. And if you're looking for something a little bit more unique, what you could do is also take that Eclipse, of course, and make it a red one. This has been actually working out pretty well with the Sacrifice and the Overdogs, and the Eclipse backpack still there, so we're still getting that massive explosion. But then here we have a little bit more firepower to kill what remains.